Alright, what's up guys? So today we're going to be doing the backtesting video on FX Replay. So before I start, I'm going to keep it raw, no cutting, no nothing. And yeah, I'll just be talking, doing the backtest. It's probably going to be 25-minute long video. So yeah, just sit down, watch what I'm doing. I'm using the model reversal continuation of any, for example, external high, low, or internal. And then the setups, I'm just looking strictly for fair value gap fills. Of course, you can use whatever, order block, inverse, whatever else, right? And I'm just strictly using NQ, so I'm not pairing it with, for example, ES with SMTs and all that. So let's start. Let me just check something. I need a page. Or here, I'll just go on calculator. Alright. To keep track of our days we won, lost, or break even, I'll just type, for example, if we win, 500. If we lose, 250. I'll be aiming for 1 to 2s unless our buy side or sell side are being respected, then we'll have to close. But yeah, and then at the end we'll show the results, see is it best to look for 1 to 1s, for example, is it best to wait, and so on. And I'll be waiting for 9:45 around that, and then taking a trade. So macro 9:45, 10:15. Whatever days, I'll probably do 1 week to 2 week, we'll see. And yeah, I'll show you guys how I backtest on the free version. What day should we do? Let's keep it 25. Let's do just April 2025. What day did we do? 7. One, 2, 18. All right, let's start. So like I said, I'll keep it raw and everything, so it's probably going to be boring, but it is informative, if that's the word. All right, let's start. Oh, I forgot. So we need to be careful for news. If we have high impact news, for example at 10, price will have strong reaction at 10. So we'll have to be careful. No news will have low probable, for example, low prob Monday, and so on. Just looking at the charts. Should be alright. Yeah, we don't really have except this at 10. Alright, let's start. So we are Monday, 1 hour. Let's keep going. So as soon as we're at 8:59, we press on the 30-minute once, 1 minute once. So this is market open right away. All right, let's go on the 1 hour. First of all, we mark our external highs. So bang, bang, bang. This is same thing, just leave it here. Then we can start marking our internal. So we have the sell side, this buy side. Makes sense. And as we go, if we find any others, we can just straight up mark them. We have those equal lows here. All right. All right, so market open, what can we see? Why do I have a gap here? I don't know. Nothing yet, perfect. So like I said, we wait for market open, we start building our context, and then we wait till macro. All right, so market open, we swap the sell side. We can remove it since we disrespected it, but we keep it in our mind. We went all the way down to this sell side. Seems like we are respecting it. Let's wait for macro. We went a little bit below, manipulated below a little bit, and then went straight back up. When there's a fair value gap that's creating, so I enter off fair value gaps. When there's a fair value gap like that, we shouldn't enter. Why? Because we don't know yet if it's true, if it's true continuation, or we're in a reversal and this is just manipulation. So you just wait. This candle displaced higher, showing us we're actually in a reversal, right? And keep in mind, I don't know, my nose is itching. We are, for this strategy, and me strictly using fair value apps, just on NQ, I am looking around 60 to 65 win rate. And then it depends, sometime 1 to 1, 1 to 2. We'll check all of that later. All right. So we have one fair value gaps. It's aligned with my context. If it goes down right there, I will enter. We created another fair value gap right there. We straight up just mark it. We created another one right there. This one is too small, I just won't mark it, I don't care. All right, price came back to this, I don't remember if it's a low, to this external. We are in a continuation, perfect. We did this for value gap right there. This is too small. We swept this buy side and we're at this zone now. We displaced higher, showing that we are in a continuation. We actually went back down. Let's remove this. $10.10. All right, so this day I wouldn't have gotten any trades, so I'll just type 0 for now. All right, we'll do it for the next day. So did I see anything interesting? I did see something interesting. We had a fair value up right there, but it was way too close to the zone, so we don't know if it's just gonna start reversing from there, right? So I didn't take it. Now, maybe for order block, something else, there's an entry here somewhere. But for me personally, no entry, no nothing. Right there at 10:03, we could have gotten an entry since right there we reversed this zone, you know, but we were close to this and I just didn't take it. Simple as that. All right, let's go to the next day. And it was a no new Mondays too. 5, 6, 31s, bang. All right, same thing. Already I can see this sell side high, this high. If it goes down, I'll mark these lows, but let's just keep it simple for now. We have this sell side right there, but let's just see what price does first. I don't know why I have strange candles like that. Anyway, 9:37, we came close to this, to these London highs. Seems like even though we didn't sweep it for half a point, we still swept it in my book. We did create a fair value up right there. We do have this new buy side right there, 44. Now, one thing is, I'm looking for 9:45 to enter trades because we're in a macro, but sometimes, a lot of times actually, 9:44 presents, like actually fills the fair value gap or whatever, and we get the trade. So, in the ranges, 9:43, 44, 45, we could enter, right? Now, stop loss, we need to factor in price going in deeper in the fair value gap if it does. So technically, where should my stop loss be? Right there is valid, or to this gap, factoring a little bit. Then just a 1 to 2 straight up. So let's see. All right, straight up 1 to 2. So I enter at 944. As soon as it taps, stop loss right there, and then I got my 1 to 2. As simple as that. Perfect. And that's why we need to mark our buy side. Bang, price came in, respected this, start reversing. So yeah, when we're close to the macro, we can enter. For example, we didn't enter here. We can't enter right there, no, because we have this buy side. So let's just go 500 plus 0. This is for Monday. All right. All right, let's keep going. Let me know, guys, if you guys are enjoying these type of backtesting in the comment. Did I go too far? No. 31. Bang. So we have this high. We have this high here. This low, and then, yep, perfect. Buy side right there. We have this buy side. It is a small one, but we still mark it. Even if you're not sure, we're not sure about our buy side and sell side, just mark them. We'll see if we get any reaction later. All right, market open. Went through this. All right, did we hit this? Pretty close. Sometime, like I said, half a point, it does happen. Let's remove this. Let's remove this, but keep it in our mind. So we went up, swept this buy side, went to this buy side, start reversing. 937. All right, we went through it. 940. Let's remove this one. So as of right now, market open, we swept buy side, went through this. Those external or important zone. Looks like we are in a continuation. It is 942. 943. Like I said, when we're very close to the zone, best to not mark the fair value gaps, because this is just maybe manipulation, right? Like I said, 944, 945. Now, if I take inverse fair value gaps, there's probably an entry if this keeps on going down. But for now, there's nothing. We don't know yet what's going to happen. Okay, this displaced correctly. We have our fair value gap right there. And our buy side right there. All right. Now, when price, are we in macro? Yes. When price is like that, we could straight up enter, or we can wait for when it touches. But for 10 points difference, does it matter? Depends. But for example, for now, we'll just enter straight up like that. Stop loss underneath this. And we are on, what's it called? Not the futures NASDAQ, so the points are different, but it doesn't matter, same thing. All right, we need to be careful if it starts rejecting right there. Let's see. All right, well, price ended up going back into the zone, but still. All right, now this is getting iffy, but it doesn't matter, we just still wait. That's why we need good stop loss. We don't put it here, we don't put it here. We need to factor in a rebalance, so underneath this gap. So fair value gap 1, 2, 3 underneath this. Let's see what happens. Now, a lot of time, when it takes times like that, it's probably not going to play out. What is it? Wednesday 9. No news. No news at our current time. But we'll just leave it. It's either we win or lose in this case scenario. All right, price went into this and closed below. So now we need to be careful. Are we going to start reversing? Best thing to do, to be honest, is just Now I'm just talking to you guys and myself, right? Best thing to do, to be honest, is just aim for the buy side, the next buy side. Just call it a day. Worst case scenario, you aim for a 1-to-1, you already have it. 1-to-1 is very strong. Your win rate will go very high. For this case scenario, all right, we swept this. I'll go break even. And same thing as yesterday. So let's just keep going. Yeah, so those zones, like I showed you guys, very, very important. Either 1-to-1, you're done with your trade, or let me put this back. We seen that price closed, the body closed underneath, so 1-to-1. That's it, we're done. So plus 250. And then remember, guys, I have 5 accounts, so I'll multiply by 5 after that, everything. And this is why it's very good. I'm only risking 250 for 500. 1-to-2, unless we have set up like that. So the you guys get it, the word for the account is longer before I actually blow the account. Okay, we're done here. Five, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I don't know if the video is getting long. Should I just finish this week only? I don't know. Let's just keep going for now. Because if I do a long video, I don't know if people will just keep watching or it's for nothing, right? So I'm doing this for myself at the same time. Perfect. Everything before market open we can mark, even if it's a small like that, doesn't matter. But technically this is nothing, let's be honest. Equal highs, all right. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 43, 44, 45. So context, market open, we just been chopping around, finally went down to this external low or high, doesn't matter, to this external zone. Looks like we are in a reversal. It's 9:45 already. Technically I'm looking for longs. If price come back, as soon as it taps I enter. Now we created another small fair value gap. I don't count it, to be honest. Perfect, 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 perfect. 950. Soon as it taps, we're in. Stop loss, like I said, underneath this. Factoring in this rebalance. Bang, 1-to-2. All right, well, that was very close, I guess. Yeah, that's why we need to be careful. I told you guys, everything just will start making sense. Right there, we have this zone, then this zone, right? Price came super close, close like that. Are you gonna risk your entire trade for 3 more points? Not really. Let's just see what happens next. All right, then it went sideways. So really, like I said again, those sell side, buy side, very, very important. So that's probably that's basically I wanted to. All right, 1.9 doesn't matter. But just for a, you know what, 450 doesn't matter. And like I said, there's probably a lot more setups we can check for. Inverse, order block, paired with SMT. But I like this. It's simple and it works. As long as your emotions are in check, no revenge trading, no nothing. All right. Asia low, Asia high. Buy side, sell side. Let's wait for market open. Market open, we sub the sell side, perfect. We are reversing it. So we'll just start building context. We have this zone 2. Like I said, half a point doesn't matter. We still count it. 43, 40, 43, 44, 45. Do I take this for value gap? No. What if it's this zone holds and then we reverse? You don't know. Just wait. Wait for clear displacement. Now we displace higher. Created a fair value gap. Still, I don't like when it's very close like that because we don't know if it's actually manipulation. But this is our kind of entries, right? So right away we enter short as soon as it taps. Stop loss. Where should my stop loss be? Now, let's be honest, guys. If I put it right there, price would probably just come here, right? In this fair value gap. Because it may stop here, then go in my direction. May go a little bit deeper. Where should my stop loss be technically? Right there would make sense. And it's underneath this buy side liquidity. 1 to 2. I don't think it's going to do a 1 to 2. We have this external and then this, but let's see. Let's be honest. We'll stay honest here. This probably would have hit with what's it called? Because you know when you enter the trades, it's like it goes a little bit up. But let's just see what happens. All right, that's an L. Perfect. L. Now we took the L. That's our first L actually. Let's just go market real quick. Minus 250. Anything that could have been done? Well, I still mark this as a sell side, buy side, because we did come here. And I was looking for longs. It does make sense. We reversed here. The fair value gap was valid since price came into it and we closed the body above. To be honest, I don't see anything I could have done better. So we'll just skip to the next day. What are we? It's Friday. Let me just check how much minute. We've been recording for 23 minutes. All right, let's just call it here. That's 1 week. That's 1 week. Monday, not break even, no trade. Monday, Tuesday, full TP. Tuesday, Wednesday, 1-to-1. It hit the buy side liquidity, then it started reversing, we closed. This, same thing. We were 5 points away, might as well just close it for 50. And then today, bang. Let's do equal. So that's 950 on one account. We have 5 accounts. That's 4.7k USD for the week. The week. People make this per month or something. That's perfect. 5k. Let's just say 5k USD. 5k USD on the week. Like that. And that's for 5 accounts only. Especially because when you have one account and you're risking only 250 for 500, you don't get as much money, right? You want to risk more to make more. But when you have multiple accounts and you risk less, the accounts, they stay longer if you're having a losing streak or whatever. And that's only 5 accounts on TPT for me. If you have even more, or let's say you're risking even more, you know, it's always even more. But 5k on a week, that this could average around 20-25k depending, right, on the month. But anyway, so that was me backtesting. August. I don't remember when to when, but anyway. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe. So that's basically my model, right? Now, with this information, if you are trading macros like me, find your own model, get some data into it. Not your model, your setup, right? Maybe you guys just want to trade continuation, just reversal, or both. Maybe you guys don't like fair value gaps. You need to wait for displacement to confirm the fair value gap, whatever. Now, what did I notice? If I go to one-to-ones, it does hit more. But honestly, 1-2 works just fine, as long as we are marking our internal highs and low. Perfect. So yeah, a bit late the video, but I'll keep it 1 week. 1 week, yeah, 1 week, because it's already 25-minute video, and I don't know if a lot of people are watching, but like I said, doesn't matter. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow for day 3 of the challenge. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.